Hey everybody, my name's Jeff, and I was once very unhappy and 327 pounds. Yeah, that's me right there. But you know what? I changed my life. I'm now 210 pounds. It's been 6 months since I lost the weight, but these videos start off with me 327 pounds and showing you what I did to lose the weight. Hey everybody, welcome to Pump It Up. My name's Jeff, and this is my journey, if you will, or my video diary, kind of to myself. And if it helps other people, that's great too. But basically, I'm making this so that I can look back and see what I had to go through to lose 100 pounds and also live healthier and a longer life, possibly through IF. I am using IF. I do want to talk about the IF that I do. I do 2 days of eating and 1 day off right now. That's what my schedule afford. So it works out like 3 days a week I'm not eating. There is, by the time you see this video, there's probably going to be more different methods of IF than what there is right now, because even right now, like a 2-5, there's two different 2-5s right now. There's 2 days a week that you do a 5-hour eating window, and then the rest of the days of the week you eat normally. And then there's the 2-500, which is 2 days a week you eat 500 calories, and then the rest of the week you eat normally. It's said that the way I do it is you lose muscle possibly easier, but you do lose weight faster. I think I eat so much during the week that I'm not really losing a ton of anything right now. I'm reshaping and shifting around. We'll see. But yeah, so I've been able to stick to, what would I call it? 3-7, I guess. Like 30 hours every 2 days for my fast. So I go to sleep. Obviously, I'm not eating through my sleep. I get up, I don't eat, and I go to bed and I don't eat, you know. And then the next day I wake up, and about 4 hours after I wake up, I'll eat. So it's about 30 hours. Sometimes it's more of fasting. And I break my fast. And then for 2 days, I can eat pretty much whatever I want. But what I choose to do is I try to eat a higher fat, higher protein, lower carbohydrate, or almost no carbohydrates if possible, diet. Now, I know everybody on keto is aiming for like 80-ish% fat. I don't know that I can do that. I might be able to do 50-50 on the fats. Now, I was doing like a leaner paleo style with a good amount of fish. I don't eat any cheeses or dairies, but I do have the heavy whipping cream now because of D.H. Kiefer's advice to eat that in his coffee, and I do that, but I don't want to do it too much, you know. But it's good. It's a good source of fat. Using all avocado oil, which you saw that in the video, and avocados for my fats. Now, I don't know that I can get 80% fat without doing like fat bombs. And even if I did, my calories would be so high. So this is my IF program that I'm going, and my diet program that I have so far. Now, it may change a lot. Especially, you know, because this is trial and error, and I'm not educated in dieting. You know, when I came up and I was a teenager and I got into bodybuilding, and I never was like a bodybuilder per se, but I diet down and I'd bulk up, and I'd look up to all my amateur bodybuilder buddies, and get diets from them and stuff. And we'd eat rice and chicken, you know, a bowl of oatmeal in the morning. We'd have breakfast and a banana, you know, and then head to the gym and then do the rice and chicken and then do more chicken and tuna, you know. It was, carbs were very essential. And until I started eating like lean meats, I wasn't able to lean up with without cardio while I was really on carbs. Now, once I was already really lean, I could eat carbs, you know, but I'd have to be at a state where I was already pretty lean and I could eat a good amount of carbs. The problem with that is that my body just I'm not fat adapted right now. And there's a big difference between fat adapted and in ketosis. You know, I'm using ketosis and fasting to heal my mitochondria right now, which is my cells for myself, you know, my energy, my well-being, my body, everything combined. Um, my magnetic system. I'm healing that right now with fasting and mainly fasting, but with a low carb diet too. And I'm trying to regain a fat adapted body. And that'll take some time. You know, I'm not fat adapted. To be 327 pounds, it's obese. You know, it truly is. And you have to accept the fact you're obese. You're not fat, you're obese. Which I think fat people are a little too sensitive sometimes because I took it. You know what I mean? When people called me fat or whatever, it didn't bother me that much. But it bothered me inside my own head at a certain point where it was enough to make me do something and change who I am now. And you really do change who you are. So I guess I've done a lot of babbling, but it gives you some insight into what type of IF I'm doing. There is so many types of IF right now where you do 2 days a week, a 5-hour window. People are doing 4-hour windows. People are doing 500 calories instead of windows, which 500 calories is small amount, so you know you're going to lose. I mean, if you only eat 500 calories on your, and that's the day you fast. There's a lot of confusion because people think, oh, you go without food the whole time. No, with the intermittent fasting, most of it, you actually eat somewhat, somewhere in that day, you know, like a 4-hour window or a 500 calorie meal. So, and there's so many different types, and mine is a more extreme type, but I don't know why. I just went into it and it got natural fast for me. So, you know, it's obvious I'm not starving to death, and it's obvious that I'm not hurting myself at all. And I've got a long way to go before I run out of fat to feed off of. So there is a difference, too, between the ketones in your system from starvation and nutritional ketosis. Ketosis and nutritional ketosis. Now, I'm not 100% on the differences. I know you can actually check your system for which you are, but I know even in starvational, the first 3 days, you burn fat. So I think the problem is going after that, you know, after that 2-3 day, you start to burn your muscle or eat your muscle up, your proteins. Neoglycogenesis or whatever. I can never say the word, but that's also from having too much protein. So the point of this is I'm making a long video for no reason. I wanted to explain my IF so that if I ever look back, I know I did this, and I'm pretty steady all the way every 2 days Today's Sunday. I'm not eating at all today. I will have coffee. I will have water, but I am not doing a 500 calorie meal, and I am not doing a 5-hour window. I'm doing straight, no eating for 30 hours, just water, a little bit of lemon juice, and coffee black. That's all I will take today. I don't even have any sparkling water or anything like that, tonic water, whatever it is. So you can have those things as long as it's. One guy said a rule: 35 calories or less you could drink. I don't even. I'd say 25 calories or less, but because the coffee. But coffee is black coffee. A lot of people say doesn't really start up your system, and it kills the hunger pains, and the caffeine gives you a little bit of energy. You know, so when you need it, and if you get hunger pains, it helps out. So coffee I'm cool with on my fast days, and water with a little lime or lemon in it, and that's about how I fast. Now I will do a video later on all kinds of different IF methods, but they're growing and they're getting more, so probably by the time you see this video there's going to be a ton of different ones. So, all right, and here's the thing: we always learn more and we always get better. So I'm sure that they'll have better ways. You know what I mean? That'll come out. All right, guys, that's my video for today. Remember to subscribe if you like what you see here, or if you want to support my cause of losing 100 pounds, or if you want to lose weight yourself and you need some motivation. That's kind of what I'm trying for here, is maybe some motivation for people. And also, if I can do it, I know you can do it. All right, guys, have a great day.